when he says she's different. But Gustave Flaubert wrote, "She was the amoureuse of all the novels, the heroine of all the plays, the vague she of all the poetry books. She loved the sea only for its storms, and greenery only when it was scattered among ruins. She had always loved church for its flowers, music for its romantic words, literature for its power to stir the passions. Love, she believed, must come suddenly, with great thunderclaps and bolts of lightning. A hurricane from heaven that drops down on your life, overturns it, tears away your will like a leaf, and carries your whole heart with it off into the abyss." At the bottom of her heart, however, she was waiting for something to happen. Like shipwrecked sailors, she turned despairing eyes upon the solitude of her life, seeking afar off some white sail in the mists of the horizon. She did not know what this chance would be, what wind would bring it her, towards what shore it would drive her. But each morning as she awoke, she hoped it would come that day. At last, she sighed.
All right. Does my sexiness offend you? Oh. Does it come as a surprise that I dance as if I have diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame I rise, up from a past rooted in pain I rise, a black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling and bearing in the tide, leaving behind nights of terror and fear I ride, into a daybreak miraculously clear.
I think I just had a massive breakthrough, and I think this is especially helpful if growing up you didn't feel safe to be yourself. The person that you have grown up to be, the person who you are right now in this moment, is somebody who you would trust to keep your younger self safe. And I don't know why it's taken me so long to realize this, but next time I find myself being self-deprecating or feeling unsafe or acting out of fear, I'm just gonna remind myself, I would trust me to keep my younger self safe.
Wait up for me, I'll be with saying something about me. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. So waiting for you, I can't say that. Maybe I was wrong.
Don't ever let this world make you hard in your heart. And don't ever let it bury you until you've made your mark. Because every ending you've endured is actually where you start to become the you that was always meant to be considered art. It's normal for the darkness to envy the light. So when you feel like life's attacking you, you're probably right. But it's only because the power you hold is so bright that it can warm the entire earth in a single cold night. I may not know you personally, but you should know that you matter. And that without you in this world, it would be a disaster. I encourage you to spend at least a day dipped in laughter. Forget about your sorrows. We'll deal with them after. And yes, they may still be there when we return, but at least you'll have a peace inside you that you've earned. Because for every flame you held that left you burned, is a grace that is placed in each lesson you've learned. Do you see it yet?
Nobody tells you on your spiritual journey how lonely it is. They don't tell you that you're gonna be an outsider, you're not going to fit in. Yes, you may have your good days where you feel energetically higher and just so like a being of light, a beacon of light. And then you have your moments when you're literally lonely. I like to be alone, but I don't like feeling lonely. And you're way more picky about who you surround yourself with, energy-wise. And the same people you grew up with are not the same people you see now, because everybody's mask is coming off. Or it's already just been there and you're just now seeing who they truly are because you're going through your spiritual awakening. It's the most lonely, like, journey in the world right now, but I try to be positive about the outcome.
Bardstown, Kentucky, in the middle of the 20s, somewhere between heaven and hell. Great-granddaddy was a deacon, but he struggled breaking even till he started running bottles out the Bible Belt. Some called him a sinner, only knew him for his sins. Some called him a saint because they knew where that cash went. They say you can't buy salvation. But if you ask that congregation Sunday morning in the brand new church, they'd say, bless the man with the still in the holler, turning corn into shine, shine into dollars, unholy water, flowing like milk and honey. Build that Lord's house with the devil's money.
You cannot swoon me by telling me I'm beautiful, I'm funny, I'm witty, I'm pretty, whatever it may be. I know I'm all of these things, okay? I do not receive that validation from you or anyone else. I want to be seen, and your words mean nothing if actions do not match them. Show me you see me, and then access to my energy will be granted. Anything less than that will be denied.
'Cause she's all I want, but not what I need. Oh, she's just like nicotine, and I'm too far gone, and it's killing me. Oh, she's just like nicotine.